All down.
Yeah, boy. Off the ropes goes McKeever. There's a shoulder block takedown. Brad Thomas down. Thomas is a leapfrog.
Oh, McKeever caught him right there. Quick boot to the midsection now. Oh, tried to scoop him up. Thomas up and around his man. Oh, and Scotty ducked out. And that sent Brad crashing to the concrete floor.
Wow, you heard a thud as Brad Thomas. I don't think Brad Thomas grabbed the rope in any way, shape, form, or fashion. And there's no padding around this ring here at the KINGSPORT Civic Auditorium. It's a basketball floor underneath this ring, so no padding to break the fall of Brad Thomas. Just a horrifying thud to the floor on the far side of the ring.
Oh, no doubt about that. Yeah, like you said, Marty, I don't think he was able to grab hold of a rope or anything and break his momentum. Scotty McKeever now exited the ring, and he's around now going to work on Brad out on the floor. He's got him scooped up here. What's he doing? Oh, right into that ring post, Marty. Trying to bust up this young kid. I tell you, McKeever, he can really get dirty sometimes.
That's the experience of Scotty McKeever. Both these gentlemen hailing from West Virginia. I'm sure it's not the first time they've been in the ring together. They've probably crossed paths being from the same state. But right now, Scotty McKeever using the experience, and Brad Thomas, as the late, great Gordon Soley used to say, a little worse for wear right now.
Very well put, Marty. No doubt about that. The late, great Gordon Soley, he was a tremendous commentator. I used to love to watch him. Yeah. But back to our match in the ring, McKeever now dropping that forearm right across the chest of Brad Thomas, and Rob Knight got a 2 count out of that one, but Brad is back up, and the crowd's rallying behind him here in KINGSPORT.
Brad Thomas, one of the most popular competitors in KINGSPORT, Tennessee in a long, long time. He really can get the fans behind him, and if he ever needs the fans behind him and to bulk him up, right now is a good time.
Oh, no doubt about it, and I don't think some of the people realize that when the wrestlers are in that ring and they hear you yelling and screaming and clapping and cheering for them, it does motivate them. It gets them going. You know, it's that energy, that energy you feed off of it. Yeah. And as odd as that may sound, it's there. It's real. And Brad Thomas right now, you can see he's kicking his foot. He's trying to get himself psyched up, and the crowd's clapping and rallying behind him, and he's coming back up.
It's just like in basketball, the crowd being the 6th man and football being the 12th man. It could be a tag team partner for you in that squared circle, and Brad Thomas makes his way back to a vertical base. Elbow to the midsection, another elbow to the midsection, scoops him up, body slam. Brad Thomas scoops up the big man for the hard slam.
And Brad's showing his strength right there, and oh my, missed. I believe that was a flying elbow he was attempting there. But Brad showed his strength right there, scooping up McKeever. He's no lightweight, and Brad's tremendously well developed. He's a little powerhouse, really. No doubt about that. And oh my, he just got dropped right on his head and shoulders. McKeever's in for a cover. Referee's in and got 2 on it, Marty.
That was a powerful back suplex there by McKeever, right on the back of the head and shoulders of Brad Thomas, and puts him back in that side headlock. Joe, what he's doing here, Scotty McKeever, not only is he wearing down Brad Thomas, but he's getting an opportunity to catch his own win.
Very good point, Marty. No doubt about that. Scotty's sucking in some air right now, trying to get that fuel running again. And in the meantime, he's laying his weight on top of Brad Thomas, trying to deprive him of as much oxygen as you can. So it's a good strategy. You know, plus McKeever's wearing out the younger competitor here a little bit, wearing him down, trying to slow him down a little bit where McKeever can control him better and take that energy from him.
Yeah, you're not going to pin anybody with the side headlock, but as you said, it's a wear-down maneuver that also gives you a chance to maybe bolster your strength, catch your own win. Scotty McKeever with all that weight on Brad Thomas. Brad Thomas trying to get the fans here in KINGSPORT at the Civic Coliseum into it. And the fans starting to clap behind Brad Thomas. Thomas trying to make his way back to his feet. But there's a hard left hand, the southpaw, Brad Thomas. A couple of hard left hands to the midsection, but a clubbing forearm of Scotty McKeever puts Brad Thomas back on the mat. Now he's going to hook him. Looks like we've got an underhook suplex roll over. And off the ropes. Oh, hold on. There's a drop kick, sends McKeever out of the ring.
Brad caught him on that one right on the button and sent McKeever tumbling out of the ring. Now's the time. Brad's broken the momentum that McKeever had on him. He's got to regain his win, get himself back together. This right here is a critical moment in this match because could turn the match one way or another. It looks like Brad's going to go high risk here, Marty.
Oh, here he goes.
Went over that top rope, springs off the second rope. Oh, my.
Wow. Well, the beacon was flashing, but there was no runway.
Looked like McKeever was able to duck out of the way there of Brad Thomas, and he crashed hard to that floor. From our position here at the broadcast position, we couldn't see how he landed, but it sure didn't sound good.
Well, Brad Thomas will take those risks. It's a risk reward. Had he connected, Scotty McKeever might have been primed for the pinfall, but Scotty McKeever with enough wits about him to step out of the way.
That's why they call them high-risk maneuvers, and Scotty Mack is going for one here himself.
Are you kidding me?
Scotty McKeever all the way up to that top rope. Brad Thomas meets him up there, catches him with a hard shot into the midsection. Oh, looks like a body slam coming up from the top rope. Brad Thomas dumps McKeever. That's, once again, those high-risk moves don't pay off sometimes.
That's sort of a non-tag team version of a rocket launcher right there.
Exactly. High backdrop right there by Brad Thomas on Scotty McKeever. Thomas now feeling good. Hits his split. Big punch right there. This could do it. Referee's in. No, 2 count only.
Seen Brad Thomas win a lot of matches after that. But Scotty McKeever, seasoned veteran, it's going to take more than that to put McKeever's shoulders on the mat for the count of 3. Oh, hard chop. Hard chop.
They're laying him in there now on each other. Brad Thomas, he's got McKeever straddled up against that corner, laying in the shots on him. A series of hard left hands right there. Oh, McKeever hooks him, though. Inverted atomic drop.
Now McKeever going in behind. Maybe an atomic drop. No. Brad Thomas rolls him up.
There it is.
With the pinfall victory, Brad Thomas.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's your winner, Brad Thomas.